Wow, star boxer Ryan Garcia getting frustrated not being able to get a fight date, and his fight with Luke Campbell officially announced. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of that gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Also, I set up a Zelle. Shout out to everybody in the Cash App. $Boxingego. We working. I'm buying new gear for the channel. We gonna really get it hype. Close the year in style. Now, Ryan Garcia, verified page. He's had a lot to say, and I want to talk about his recent comments. So, as you guys know, Ryan Garcia, he's a big influencer. He has that influencer presence. Still working on his boxing career in terms of getting the best names. As you can see, this is Rihanna had a fashion show and he was in that. So, I mean, the kid's popular. I don't know about the fit or whatever, but it's a fashion show, whatever. So he did a little modeling or something for it. And let me get off this. Shout out to Riri. He's having to do things like this to stay busy. And his actual first love or first profession that got him recognized, boxing, he can't get a fight. And he can't get his fight over the line. This is what he said. He posted this earlier today. I just want a fight date. That's it. No more, no less. He's saying this is a big fight and I'm begging to get in the ring. Like, he's not understanding it. And I'm not understanding it either. He said, my fight with Luke Campbell is huge, but I can't get a date. So he's like what gives, what was good. And then he also, in this series of rants that he's doing, he says, I'm sorry, it's not my fault. I'm trying my off to get in that ring again. I want to show you how much I've worked, how much I can achieve. I just want to be able to show it, end quote. So he's obviously not happy, and he's unsettled by the fact that his number one profession, he can't get in the ring. He can't get an effective date, things like that. And he's working and doing all this work, and he can't show off what he's learning. He's with, obviously, Canelo's trainer, Eddie Reynoso. They've been a pair for several fights now. And he's just staying in shape, idle for no reason. Now, in case you live under a rock, his stablemate and friend, gym mate, whose gym he trains out of, Canelo Alvarez, I was born ready. He's suing GoldenBoy, Oscar De La Hoya, and DAZN, the same network that has hosted his last couple of fights, the same network that has a deal with GoldenBoy and GoldenBoy fighters. So obviously there's some type of connection. Now, I made videos about this. You guys have to follow the channel for the latest and greatest. Look, Canelo suing GoldenBoy. I made several videos about this. Canelo reacts to the lawsuit. Canelo finally proves DAZN is holding him back, etc. So you guys have to follow for the latest and greatest. I drop daily content, do live streams. Normally I cover fights when, media is allowed, but we're in a pandemic, so it's a little bit different. So Canelo has refiled his lawsuit. There was some kind of clerical error where he didn't identify the people he was trying to sue in the proper way. So as a result, they made him redo it. So he had to redo it. He's already since done that, and now he's resued them, and refiled it. So this is all pending. This is International Business Times. I will link in the description so you guys can so y'all can look at that. But I think this is a major point. It says Canelo refiled his lawsuit against DAZN and GoldenBoy on Monday. A report said prior to the refiling, Alvarez met with the defendants to discuss a possible reconstruction of the disputed deal. Alvarez is seeking at least $280 million in damages. So I think this has a lot to do with it. There's a lot behind the lines. Obviously, DAZN, in my opinion, wouldn't be happy with GoldenBoy because they are a party to this whole mess. They have basically two different contracts. They have a contract that I can't even say contract, but just agreements. It sounds like from me listening and reading into this, it sounds like basically GoldenBoy is representing Canelo. They have certain things that they told him they can or can't do, certain things that were in his contract, and then GoldenBoy promised certain things to DAZN. So there's clearly communication issues there, and that herein lies the problem. You know, Canelo's like, wait a minute, DAZN ain't supposed to have veto power to approve or deny my opponents, but yes, they do, because GoldenBoy, you know, gave him that type of right. So Canelo's like, man, come on, get me out this contract. Now he's trying to sever ties. He wants pretty much the rest of his contract, $280 million at least in damages. They might settle out of court. They might end up separating Canelo. But in situations like this, and especially in a pandemic year, you got to keep in mind, during a pandemic, everybody's money is going to be a bit tighter. You know, advertisers, they might, you know, if at least when the pandemic first started, you know, even on YouTube, my money didn't suffer because I'm structured a little bit different. So I didn't really take a hit. I'm already making more than I was making before the pandemic, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Or about the same, if not more. It changes month to month. So we good over here. Shout out to everybody who's donated, and you know, you guys could continue to do that. I got to get some new gear for the channel, but we working. But you know, this pandemic has been rough on a lot of people, and we knew this would create a trickle-down effect. Canelo is the biggest star that DAZN has, especially in America. So if he ain't fighting, and if him and his promotion are being sued by the biggest star, Canelo Alvarez, is going to create that domino effect, and that's what you see here with Ryan Garcia. I think DAZN, like I've been saying, and we'll see if I'm accurate or not, DAZN is making their way out of America. You know, all that stuff that Eddie Hearn was talking about on behalf of DAZN and saying that this is the American takeover, it looks like they're hightailing it out of here, because by and large, it looks like they make more money in other sports and in other countries where they can corner the market a little bit more. They haven't secured the rights for NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, and they haven't created the best and biggest fights in boxing. You look at the biggest fights for the remainder of the year, none of them are on DAZN. Teofimo versus Lomachenko, that's top rank in ESPN. You got PBC, they just did the Charlo doubleheader. They also have big fights upcoming with Adrian Broner, first quarter of next year, and guys like Andy Ruiz, most likely first quarter of next year. You got fights that are actually done, Gervonta Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz. You got Danny Garcia and Errol Spence. You know, like I said, Tank moved from October 24th to October 31st, Halloween, to accommodate crowd. And meanwhile, you got Canelo suing his promoter and his platform. And Ryan Garcia is complaining about not being able to fight. Listen, Ryan has every right to complain. He's a star. He's probably making more money outside of boxing, like he said in the past. And it's like, that's demotivating for a fighter to be training their butt off and in the gym, sweating and putting in the miles, and you don't even know what you're doing it for. You know, obviously you're doing it for the greater good and to stay in shape, wompty, but not to have an opponent lined up. And then Luke Campbell was supposed to be a step in the right direction, name-wise, an Olympic gold medalist who had faced Lomachenko and Linares. And Ryan Garcia wants to show out and show off and show that he's, you know, better than him and try to go for a knockout, do something that Lomachenko and Linares couldn't do, and knock out Luke Campbell, and he's being stalled out. This also puts the WBC in a pickle as well, because the WBC, they were saying they had a lightweight tournament. You know, they're trying to deflect from Tyson Fury Glovegate and Tyson Fury's oven mitt gloves, and they start bringing up all this lightweight news and putting out graphics that there was a lightweight tournament and all these fights, and one of them was Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell. This was before the 4th of July and during the 4th of July. Obviously, I remember because of that particular holiday. So that was the 4th of July, right? And now it's October 4th. Today is, as of recording this video, Sunday, October 4th. So you mean to tell me this has been going on, the Ryan Garcia fight with Luke Campbell, since the 4th of July at the very least, and we still haven't heard anything. We haven't heard anything about this being official. The WBC, like I said, they look bad in this whole equation because the WBC canceled the purse bid. They said, oh, an agreement has been reached. You know, they did this whole Zoom meeting and said the agreement had been reached. Look, August 11th. How long is this going to take? And the WBC can't keep covering for him. If you have rules, the WBC is an organization. They ordered a fight. It don't matter what's going on, legalese and stuff like that. You have certain rules. You have certain people waiting, and things are supposed to be running smoothly, and you have to adhere to your dates. They need to announce this fight. Ryan Garcia, August 11th, they said a deal was reached in principle. Then they canceled the purse bid August 19th. All this stuff, and Ryan's still complaining, saying, where's my date? Where's my date? So you don't have a deal. How you have a deal? How does the WBC said, oh, okay, everyone agreed, and GoldenBoy, they're trying to buy time. Bro, he's saying my fight with Luke Campbell is huge, but I can't get a date. So how you have a deal in principle? How is the purse bid canceled? The rules should follow. Why is the WBC willing to bend the rules for certain parties and certain entities? You know, it's not making sense. Canelo, he's suing DAZN and GoldenBoy. That's their business, because he doesn't feel he was given the right information, or couldn't see people's contract, or he was lied to, or whatever. But where's this Ryan Garcia Luke Campbell fight? And people are just losing interest in it, and Ryan Garcia is having to make money outside. This is just a bad look for DAZN. And DAZN, you know, I don't really know how they can even bounce back from this 2020 year in boxing, because you can't have all this going on under your watch. Eddie Hearn, you know, wish him a speedy recovery, but he got sick. He got the Rona, so he can't be at his. Can he go to Devin Haney's fight October 7th if he just announced he got the Rona? You know what I mean? There's probably a travel ban. You have to quarantine for at least a minimum, I would imagine, of 2 weeks, 14 days or so. So it's just looking a mess over there at DAZN, bro. Danny Jacobs versus Gabe Rosado, Devin Haney versus Gamboa. Your promoter can't even probably go to the fights, at least one of them, if not both of them. Ryan's complaining, Canelo's suing, and people had the audacity to tell me I was wrong when I had questions about DAZN and how they were moving. And they said I was the one, you know, not making sense and hating, and Showtime and PBC going out of business, and Top Rank should be afraid because Eddie Hearn's taking over and DAZN's taking over the Netflix of boxing. Well, it's sure not looking like it. And I have so many questions. We're going to follow up with this. When will the WBC enforce their own rules? They keep saying that there's a deal reached, but Ryan's complaining. And it's just looking sloppy. Ryan Garcia, he posted on his social media the fight was done. You know what? Why talk about it when I could be about it? You know, this is the beautiful thing about my channel, is I could just show you. I don't even have to say nothing. Unless he deleted it, it's going to be here. Boom. So he announced the fight July 28th. So everything that I'm telling you adds up, right? Told you it's been going on since before July. July 28th, he posted this, right? And it says, it's time to show what I'm really made of. Are you guys ready? He said he's going to knock me out, blah, blah, blah. So implying that the fight was done. Oscar De La Hoya came out days later and says the fight's not done. No deal's been reached. But they've since did a purse bid, canceled the purse bid, because they keep saying they have a deal reached. But then today, October 4th, 2020, Ryan Garcia says, I can't get a date. Man, I just want to fight. Man, when can I? I'm sorry, it's not my fault. I'm training. And he's pleading with his fans. I just want a fight date. So, I mean, you guys tell me what it is in the comment section. This looks bad. Let me know how I did. ESPN Plus, use my link in the description. They had a great fight last night. The main event, knockout of the year, probably, definitely one of the contenders. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. ESPN Plus, if you guys want to sign up, the link is in the description. Holla at that link. It does help the channel continue to grow. And in the description, there's multiple ways to help support the channel. But I feel for Ryan Garcia. He's young, ambitious, and when you got that type of energy and you in shape and you got that type of following, he wants to show it. He wants to show like that he is what he's advertised or whatever. You've been learning new tricks, or your stamina feeling good, or you feel like you coming into your man strength, whatever. He wants to showcase that. But what is this that I keep looking at? I thought that was Michael Jackson, bro. I had to take that off the screen. My bad. Yeah, so I feel for Ryan Garcia. He's young. He want to get it popping, you know. You want to get active and show people what it is, but he can't get the, you know, he can't get his fight cracking. And DAZN, you know, they're probably stalling him out because of the Canelo situation. They probably don't got no money for Ryan Garcia, because Ryan Garcia is knowing his worth. He's making money. He's doing Rihanna fashion shows, so he knows his worth. This is just all around a bad look. I'll stay up and you know, keep you guys up to date on this situation, but this is a terrible look for DAZN. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter." Just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All 3 apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.